Right, I'm Dave Evans and I'm here on my UK Badass Tour.
Brilliant, and you've got a new album coming out, Judgment Day, which is just a bloody brilliant album. So, I mean, tell us about the inspiration for that.
Well, I'd already released Sinner in Europe, and I just got together with my writing partner Mark Tinson back in Australia, because this is Aussie hard rock, and we just got together with our boys there, and just put down the album in the studio to follow Sinner actually, and it's I'm just lucky that it's had some great reviews. Yeah.
Brilliant. I mean, you're on your UK tour now, but you've come here with a totally different band than you've ever played with. I mean, what's that been like for you to head over here with all these people you've never met and just start playing?
Well, they're English to start with, and that means they're all totally crazy guys. In Texas, I worked with the Texas Badasses there as a backing band, and I toured Australia last year with the Aussie Badasses, and my record label, Rock Sector Records, put together the UK Badasses for me and assured me that they were great players, and true to their word, they're fantastic players, great guys, and they really work so hard on stage, and they're mad, they're great.
Brilliant. And so, I mean, will you be touring with them again if you head back to the UK?
I hope so.
The same team?
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, the team's really great. The live reviews have been over the top too. Apart from the album, and I don't do it by myself. The boys are, they're really rocking really hard with me. And the next time I'm back here, if they're available, obviously I want to work with them as well.
Brilliant. And so, when can we expect you back in the UK?
Well, I'm off to Italy after this tour. Off to Italy after this tour, and then Europe, I think September, October, and then back to the UK probably February next year, 2011.
And can we expect a new album release at any point between these times, or are you just concentrating on the touring?
Yeah, just the tour really, and on Judgment Day at the moment, but obviously I want to do another album in the future.
Fantastic. And so, I mean, this tour's been, it's just been really, really quite incredible. But what's your favourite moment? What's it been?
Gee, I don't know really. I think my favourite moment's going to come up because I've actually got a show next Friday in my hometown of Carmarthen in South Wales, where I was born, before we emigrated to Australia when I was a little kid. So I'm really looking forward to doing that. But the whole lot's been fantastic, really. The band's just got better and better. I mean, the first live review was over the top, and it's just been better and better since then.
Brilliant. And I mean, so tell me, you lived in Wales for, it was 5 years.
Yes.
Wasn't it? Can you do the Welsh accent if you try really
Well, if
hard?
I try real hard, then I can. Yes, David. And all that.
That's awful.
And
that's terrible. It's really terrible.
But I'm from Welsh, real Welsh Wales in Carmarthen, where I'm from. It's supposed to be the home of Merlin. Myrddin is Welsh for Merlin. Carmarthen is supposed to be the home of Merlin, but I'm looking forward to doing the show there.
I can imagine. Do you still have family over here?
Oh yeah, yeah. Cousins, second cousins. I reckon half the town's related to me. So.
Fantastic. So what's the worst moment of the tour then? Have there been any bits that you've absolutely hated?
Oh, it's just the lack of sleep, really.
That makes sense.
Yeah, just a lack of sleep at times because you're getting up, going to the next town, and that kind of thing.
And so, I mean, next time you come to the UK, you're going to be doing, another headline tour?
Well, I guess so, unless the promoter puts me together with another top act. I don't mind.
So who do you want to be supporting? If they did put you with somebody, who would your favourite band be to support?
Gee, that's really hard. I mean, we all love the classics like Led Zeppelin and Deep Purple, that kind of thing. But I don't know. It doesn't really matter.
So you've not got anyone that you'd really...
No.
That's mad.
Why?
Because everybody has favourite bands that they'd kill to play
Well,
with.
as I say, the Led Zeppelin, but they're going back a while now, and Purple and these type of fantastic bands.
Fair enough.
New bands around at the moment. Not really. I really love the great classic bands.
Fair enough. And how about support-wise? I mean, have you any ideas on who you'd really like to be supporting you?
Well, that's up to my record label, I reckon.
Who would you want?
Gee. I really don't care, to tell you the truth, and I never have. I've never cared my support act. I've never cared with being a support act either. I just concentrate on my business.
And so, like, in all the time you've been touring and gigging, what's your most embarrassing moment?
Touring? I don't really have any embarrassing moments, to tell you the truth. I just...
You've never fallen off stage? You've never made a complete tit of yourself?
Well, I'll tell you a funny thing. I did actually fall off the stage once. It was the Sydney Opera House with AC/DC. It was a packed house. There was about 7,000 to 8,000 people outside, could not get in. I was right at the front of the stage, and I sort of leant right back and flipped forward like that, and I felt myself going. And lo and behold, with all those people outside couldn't get in, packed house, right in the front row, in the middle was an empty seat. And I saw it, and as I was going, I jumped. So it looked like a jump. And I landed, spun around and sat back in the seat. And behind the stage there was also people seated, so I just waved at them. And then when my cue came, I just jumped back, did a somersault back on the stage, and it looked as though it was done on purpose, but in actual fact, I fell off the stage at the Sydney Opera House. But it was just brilliant that there was that spare seat there, you know,
really
and it looked fantastic. So there you go.
Good to know. So I mean, you know, in all the gigs that you've done and all the tours that you've done, have you ever regretted the whole not being with AC/DC thing?
I mean, the only thing you regret, of course, is all the fantastic money they've made, of course, and all of the massive crowds. I mean, anybody in their right mind would be crazy not to want to be part of that, you know. But what happened, and you know, I mean, you could ask, you know, if you could ask Bon Scott today, you know, would he have joined the band, knowing that he only had 6 years to live? Would he have joined? It's one of those questions, you know what I mean? He wrote so many great songs in such a short space of time, only 6 years. But so tragically, he died 30 years ago. Amazing.
And so I mean, so you know, in general, you're really quite happy with being the solo artist.
Well, I'm still playing all over the world. I mean, most bands, I suppose, would give their left testicle or whatever to be, you know, performing all over the world after such a long career. So I've been very fortunate, and as I say, the reviews of my latest work's been great. So.
Brilliant. Well, I think that's pretty much all we've got time for. But thank you very much. We will look forward to seeing you next time you're back in England.
Thanks a lot.
Hopefully it's soon.
Yeah, thanks a lot.